Joey, back into it, mate. How are you feeling about this year?
I think it's an exciting year. I think building off the back of last year, we did pretty well. I think not as well as probably we'd like to go. I think we topped the Australian Conference, but definitely go one step further and try and make it further in the final series this year would be nice. So it's exciting with a few new faces, and it's good to be back in the swing of it.
What about personally? How are you feeling about this year?
It's probably, I'm looking forward to it. I think I had an exciting year last year. I think I probably went better than I thought I would. So I think this year it's probably about improving that and not going backwards.
Because there's still another challenge for the halfback spot here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like it's, I mean, most people would think that you're going to be the starter, but how are you coming into it mentally?
Yeah, it's good competition between me, Maddie, and Ryan. It's been fun. I think Maddie's definitely pretty competitive, so it's good. I think he brings the best out of me and Ryan as well. So I think it's good competition. It's good, healthy competition, and obviously make the best out of all three of us.
Looking forward to the Wallaby season as well for you personally. I guess how much are you looking forward to lock in, at least in that top three halfback spot, particularly looking to next year as well?
Yeah, well, to be honest, probably not on my mind at all at the moment. I think there's plenty of footy for the Brumbies between now and then. I think there's heaps of good halfbacks around, so it's just about not looking too far forward and play good footy for the Brumbies firstly.
And for that preparation for the Brumbies, how much are you guys looking forward to going into your secret camp?
Yeah, it'd be better if we knew where we were going, so I don't think that's excitement or a bit of nerves as to what's going to be happening. So it'll be interesting when we find out first thing tomorrow morning, I suppose.
And just going straight to David Pocock then as well, how do the boys feel about 3 months off for him, or up to 3 months off?
Obviously we'd like to have him playing straight away, but I think just his head around being back in camp and having his mindset on things is a big boost for the boys as well. So it's disappointing he won't be playing for 3 months, but it's great to have him back.
And who are you looking to fill that role at 7 for him?
There's a few boys. I think Tommy Cusack's been going well, and we've got a heap of boys in the back row. We've got plenty of depth there, so I think we'll be fine.
Joey, what has Dan told you about the camp?
Absolutely nothing. He said we've got in the schedule, we'll be going from Wednesday to Friday, and that's about it.
Right. So, I know Bernie's done some different things in the past.
Yeah.
When you go away on these, it's a good chance to set those foundations for the year, but does it also a bit of trepidation not knowing what you're going to be running into? Yeah,
I think we're not sure if we're going to be doing rugby or we're going to be doing some random kind of different activities, but it's always a good time to set our goals and set what the team's about for the year.
We mentioned Powie just before. He was obviously out there today. I'm not sure if I think Christian's back today.
I think this afternoon.
Yep. To have the full squad together now, this is where it can go forward. How much of a boost is it to have those guys back in camp?
Yeah, I think definitely just the experience that they bring back to the group will be huge. But I think it's also for the boys that are here not to rely on them coming back. And I think they'll be new to it as well. I think both of them have been out for a little while now, so I think it's not up to depending on them. It's bringing them back in and making them feel comfortable as well.
What did you do to keep yourself fit over those last sort of 6 months of the year? You must be sick of training by now, are you?
Yeah, sort of. I think it was good to have that break after getting back from the spring tour. I think I'd had a lot of training and not much footy, so it was good to get a bit of time away. I think I had a month off where I didn't really think about any footy stuff, so I think that was really good for me. Just did a bit of running and that. So I think after that, it was probably the longest break I'd had since I started playing footy professionally. So it was different for me and something that I really liked because I came back really excited to be back for the Brumbies.
Mentally, how does that affect you when you're doing so much training but game time not so much?
It's something that I'm not, it's not foreign to me. I think I did, my first year with the Brumbies, there was a fair bit of training and things like that as well. So it's something that wasn't, too foreign. I think obviously it's a lot better when you're preparing for games, I think, week in, week out, but it's, it's obviously, time to work on things. You don't have little niggles, you need to get through. So it's, my body was feeling really good because I hadn't really played much rugby. So it was, it was good to work on a few things.
Did Check and Bernie give you a couple of things to work on?
Yeah, I think there's just really the same points really for myself. It's just nailing down my pass and being the options to kick, and that is just nailing those things down.
Dan was saying that he's looking at using the camp as a bit of an opportunity for guys, for the leaders of the squad to step up. And as you were saying, you don't want to rely on David and Christian too much. Do you consider yourself part of that leadership squad, particularly off the back of playing in the Wallabies or being in a couple of Wallaby squads now?
Yeah, we have a kind of a broad leadership group at the moment, so I've been a little bit a part of that. So that's a different thing, something for me to work on. I think being a halfback, you probably need to lead them around the park a little bit, so it's good to get a bit of experience in that side of things.
And do you reckon that'll transfer into your game as well? I guess not just off the park, but on it as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's something I can a big improvement on. So I think it's really good that Dan's put me in a position where I can work on that throughout the pre-season.